Hi guys, welcome to a new video. Today, this highlights video from the season final in Formula X Racing Division 2 in Montreal. So now we are going into my fastest quali lap through the whole quali. So yeah, going into turn 1, locking up a bit my left wheel, and when we go out of the turn 2, a bit of a half spin, which cost me a bit of time, like 1/10. Going to the 3 and 4. Losing some time, and as you can see, not very good first sector, pretty slow. And when we go into the 6 and 7, very much time gain here, around 2/10. Yeah, I mean, the first lap was pretty shit, so that's why. And when we go into the 8 and 9, we are gaining another 2 or 3/10, which is very good. And now we are heading into the right-hander, very tight hairpin. And yeah, this is where the most time were lost because of the lockup, as we can see. But yeah, I'm 6th and up, so I was trying to just finish the lap, so the run through the chicane is not going to be that fast, because I didn't want to delete the lap. So yeah, I lost here a half 10th, but yeah, still decent lap, but could be much faster. As you can see, 2 purple sectors. Yep. P2. And here we go into my third try, which I deleted here. So this and now we go into the 4th try, which would be a pole position, but yeah, I deleted in the chicane. So basically, that's end of the quality. P3 on the grid, and here we go into the start. So as you can see, very bad start as always, but not as bad as for example in USA. And yeah, I held position into the first turn. Now I got hit from the back by the spinning Williams from Mickey, so yeah, I was a bit afraid if I didn't crash him, but fortunately it wasn't me, so I didn't have to do the report stuff. And now, as you can see, I'm on P3, held up the position, and now I'm just pushing to overtake Niels, because the goal in this race was to help Fister win the championship. So yeah, I just wanted to overtake Niels and hold the whole field, and Fister just could run for the win. He needed to beat Neil, and yeah, I mean, he could lost to him the race 2 and 3, but Neil couldn't win, so yeah, like we had to hold Neil. And yeah, Niels did a bit of mistake running out of the 9th turn. So basically, I had I knew the chances there to overtake him. And as you can see here, I was hoping that I can overtake him because of his mistakes. And now I got a small tap to the back from the Lechman, very small. And here we go into the lap 2. So we are skipping into the end of the lap 3, where Niels in the last chicane touches the wall of champions and damages the link, which basically for me was an opportunity to get P2 in this race, which I really wanted. So yeah, I was pushing to overtake him. As you can see, I couldn't do it here. So when we run into the turn 3, where basically it's overtaking spot, but I didn't go for it. I just go slow in to have a really fast exit here, and could attack to turn 6. As you can see, it worked out very well, entering inside, and Lechmagma do it too in the same turn. So the standings right now were Fister, Volta, Lech, safety car, but Niels took it back before safety car. And if we go into the pits, yeah, this is basically the place where the race went very badly, because when I was trying to change my repair wing damage, I swapped my tires by a mistake. So yeah, as you can see, I'm on interest, so I had to go for one more pitting and safety car, as we can see here, pitting for the hard tires. Also, I changed my downforce on the front wing by accident when I pit for the inters, so I basically have the wet wing now. So yeah, very bad for me. As you can see, I'm going out of the pit lane on 15th place before Foxhound's 3 seconds penalty, and behind Stefan, who has a 5-second time penalty, probably for spinning pit lane, I presume. So yeah, basically not very good. As we go into the restart, nearly damaged my wing here. And I was really hoping that I can get a good result, because I was very confident I have decent pace for Canada. But yeah, then as you can see, the restart was pretty messy, because as you can see here, Stefan is very far behind Battleman, very far, and then he picks up the pace, which is basically wrong. You just can't do this, you know, you can't go that fast. And now, as you can see, we had to brake again, and yeah. But still, I was like, yeah, happens, still can get a good restart. And as you can see here, yeah, they just went very slow into the chicane for no reason. And I damaged my wing to the yellow. So I was like, that's unbelievable. I just, like, everything in this race went wrong, basically. So, yeah, right now I was thinking if I want to pit or no. And I said to myself, let's wait for the safety car, or maybe even the inter switch at the end of the race, which the very wet conditions were coming. So yeah, I didn't pit. I didn't pit for Vink. And as we could see, there was mud in the grass, which gained me a P14. Battlemine doing a mistake here, bringing me more close to him, which is my rival to P4 in standings, which is very important in this video. And yeah, as we go here into the turn 8, now it chilled out a bit. The restart was then a bit cool, like nothing more happened. If we don't count that last chicane. And yeah, Battleman was attacking here on Stefan, but yeah, I didn't manage to pass him. As we go on to the final straight of the lap 7. This game is not very good, as we were able to see in a few seconds, because when you go into this chicane and out of the chicane, Battlemine just paused behind me, which very much scared me. I was really scared if something happened, but yeah, it was okay, nothing happened. So I moved to P13 basically for free. And right now I was trying to pass Stefan as soon as possible, because I knew if I want to have a decent result I have to go fast, but and overtake a lot of people to be in contact with the front runners. But yeah, Stefan had a softs and not damage wings, so that was pretty tough. And as you can see, I had Battleline right behind me. Focusing on him, did a very bad break into the turn 6 and crashed into Stefan, losing the position to Battleline and early to Foxhound also. Fortunately, he backed up because he wasn't in front enough. And yeah, so P14 again. And if we move into lap 9, here, if you watch the exit of the turn, Truff did a mistake and maybe damaged his wing. So I was like, yeah, I can get another position. As you can see here in the turn, he damages his wing for, because scratching into Stefan, and I knew he has hearts, and I knew I was faster because we saw it in quali. I had a decent pace around here, so I was trying to push as hard as possible and overtake him as soon as possible, because I knew he can help me up very much. But as you can see here, he goes into the pits, so he gives me a free position. So I'm moving up to P13, and as you go here into lap 11 and lap of 11, we can see Stefan driving into the wall and damages his wing, which was basically another position for me. And also I saw P11 I moved because Bomba and Speed pitted. I fucked up the move again. Yeah, I just couldn't overtake him. I didn't know how to do it. I was sort of struggling to overtake Stefan. And in front of Stefan was Mickey, and I knew Mickey has a decent pace around here, so I knew if I don't overtake Stefan soon enough, it will be bad. And as you can see here, I got heart attack from the Nico Horgan break in the wall, which wasn't very nice. And yeah, so I knew if Mickey runs away, I'm basically out of the fight with him. And now we see Niels on P8, my friend and colleague from ARL. Yeah, here I realized he has a wing damage. So I hoped I can actually overtake him. So I knew that the P4 in the standings is lying like in overtaking Stefan and Niels at least, because I wasn't sure how much points I have to give to Battlemine, but I knew if Battlemine goes up, it's gonna be bad. And as you can see here, Niels pitted and Stefan had a bad exit from chicane, so I just could get 2 positions in one. So I'm moving to P8 right now, but yeah, I just fucked up the move again and went right, and Stefan on the softs on the outside was absolutely unbeatable. As you can see here, he gains the P8, and yeah, I realized he has a wing damage, but he had soft tires on, so that was basically the problem. And here, He just hit another wall at the exit of turn 4. So I tried to attack him in turn 6 on the inside, which worked out, and I moved up to P8, but as you can see on standings, I'm 5.5 seconds behind Mickey, which is too much. Now I'm 10 seconds when Speedy Joe caught me up when I was P7, and yeah, basically, I didn't want to defend because I knew he has no ding damage, and he'll be faster. He didn't attack me here. There was a small touch between us, but that is okay. I just break maybe too early, but yeah, with the damage link I just had to break a bit more early than usual. So yeah, I realized that Mickey has 6 seconds, which basically I knew I have to catch 7 seconds, but I don't have to overtake him. But 7 seconds was too much, so I was like, yeah, I will probably P7, P8, maybe P9 here. Because I wasn't even hoping that I can get to the top 6 this race. And Speedy Joe was right behind me, and I was rather scared that he can just overtake me everywhere, but yeah, as I said earlier, I didn't care. I just wanted that he won't overtake to chicane. If he overtake into chicane, I would be very angry, because it's so dangerous. It's like meaningless dangerous, useless to overtake into the chicane. But as you can see here, he goes for it, but early enough. I didn't defend, let him go, and yeah, lost the position to him, so P8 right now. And as we go here, we move into the lap 29, it's going to be, I believe, because yeah, lap 24 Sesh caught us, and I knew he's on fresh tires without damage range, so I had same opinion on fighting him as on Speedy Joe. Just don't fight him, let him go, drop to P9, and yeah, hold at P9 because P9 would be decent. But yeah. I was very slow. As you can see, Sesh was catching me very fast. And on this straight, I was like, yeah, he's going for a move here. Because he had DRS, he had everything. Here I was trying to know when the rain is coming, and Jeff said it's going to be very soon. Yeah, here I looked up and went straight through the chicane, which wasn't very good, and yes, he was right on my back, so I knew that in the straight he's going to overtake me, so yeah, I was just trying to lose as less time as possible, because I just didn't want to lose much time to Neos fighting him, so I just let him go. And yeah, he basically got the P8 from me, and now I was just, yeah, I have to hold position to Neos, that was important. So, as we move into lap 27, we can see Neos is right behind me, and we know Neos already from the Russian video. Because there we had a very nice fight through the whole race, and yeah, that happened again today. In Canada, basically, he called me up, and I knew his softs are very old, so he won't be that fast, and also he had more seconds than me on penalties. So I was hoping that I can beat him for P9. But important is, watch the gap between me and Stefan. It's 11 seconds right now, and it's cutting down. Like Stefan was catching us, which was scaring me a bit, but yeah, I hope that we can held position to him, but here, Niels is already 6 seconds behind me, which isn't great. He did a mistake when he was coming out of 9. And when we go into a hairpin, as you can see, I'm low on fuel and low on battery, but I knew I can save fuel and battery in rain, so it was useless to save something. So I was using it as much as possible to defend my position, but yeah, I didn't use overtake to 0% because I knew that's a waste. So I let Niels fly basically. I didn't defend that much. And hope that I can overtake him from the chicane, but yeah, as we can see, that didn't happen. But the fight goes on. This is not the end of the fight because Niels runs wide in T1 and I'm very close behind him. and the fight continues. But as you can see, Stefan caught 2 seconds by 1 lap, and yeah, that's not great if you think that I have to repair my wing in a bit. So yeah, that's not good. I'm very close behind Niels. And here runs a pit fight, not that much, but a pit fight. And I had a better exit from the turn, and I had modes on DRS, so I regained the P9 here, overtaking Niels into the turn 8. But yeah, he had a bit of half spin at the out of 9, but yeah, the fight didn't end it because as we all know, the DRS here is very good and very OP. And yeah, the long straight, I had no chance of defending this position. So basically, as you can see here, Niels overtook me again. And yeah, this wasn't everything, because as you can see, I'm trying to hold him in a half second, which I basically did. And as you go into the turn 1, Niels had a very good go through this. He did very well in this turn, and he ran off on 7/10, which is much. So I was scared that he can actually run away, but yeah, he did a mistake in 3 and 4, and I caught up back at 4/10 he built up, nearly overtaking him. But then I just fall back and prepared attack here by doing better exit from the turn. And yeah, as you can see, I'm overtaking him again into the turn 8. Yeah, what a fight, I really enjoyed it. And yeah, I regained the position, and it's still not done.
Yes!
We are still fighting. The fight continued, as we can see he's very close behind me still. And yeah, again the straight. He again attacks me on the straight. He's catching up, as you can see the deltas. It's absolutely crazy, the DRS and overtake mode here on the straight. So yeah, Niels got the position back again. And I had a really good exit from chicane, so I was trying to attack him into turn 1. As we can see here, and we are wheel to wheel coming into turn 1, yeah, but then I backed up a bit because I knew it's impossible to overtake there when you are that far. So I held up the position 10, and as we can see on deltas, Stefan is already only 4 seconds behind us, which is not great when you think I have to change my wing, because in the pits he will overtake us by simple calculations. And yeah, here I went wide in turn 6 and 7, so I didn't have the good exit like last 2 laps, and didn't overtake Niels into turn 8 this time. But yeah, I held up the position, but then I locked up coming into the turn 8, losing a lot of time, and I'm 5/10 behind him, having 53% hearts, which would be enough if rain doesn't come. But yeah, rain comes, and I and my engineer Pezzo decided to pit me already in his lap to undercut Niels, which wasn't that risky because the track was dry. Track was still dry, but yeah, the rain was strong, so I went into the pits trying to undercut Niels. Also, Stefan pitted,
so let's see how
which
the fight
is
goes.
also very important, because you will see online how the fight goes when I have to change my wing. And as I said last lap, the 4 seconds is enough to overtake someone in pits when he's changing the wing, and you know. As you can see here, in front of us, Stefan comes out of his pit. And yeah, when I went out of the pits, I was like 3 seconds behind him, I believe it was. We'll see it right now. Yeah, it's 3 seconds, which is very much. 3 seconds is too much in the wet conditions. And as we move into lap 33, here comes Niels out of the pits in front of Stefan, and that's not good. That is basically not good, because Stefan is fast. He was decent this time, very much. He did a decent race, and yeah, the pace on that was better than mine, to be fair. At least the racecraft. So as we move into the end of lap 33, 9/10 behind Stefan and Niels. Their pace on that and the racecraft was brilliant, I have to say.
10 sekund.
Yeah, and the other
Lepo.
thing happened, I got penalties, so I was like, sheesh, I have to overtake Stefan on track. Neil's at 9 seconds, so I knew I have to overtake only Stefan. So here we go into lap 34, and I was faster, because I caught, but yeah, the racecraft on wet is trash when I'm driving on wet, because as you can see, I'm just pushing too hard when I want to overtake and do mistakes. So as we go here, I'm 6 tenths behind him. Thinking how to overtake in wet. Overtaking wet in Canada is actually very tough, because here is not much overtaking spots by braking. Like lots of overtaking spots are like just you use DRS and run around the guy on the straight, because the braking is aren't that hard. Only here intro happen, but intro happen is only short straight, so it's very tough to overtake here. Stefan attacked Niels intro happen, so I thought I can get something when they do a mistake in the fight, and Stefan half-spin when he was coming out of the happen, which means they both were slowed down on the straight. And as you can see, I'm overtaking Niels right now here, and Stefan is running away from us. He had a lot of battery, and I'm attacking Niels, but yeah, I'm getting a warning and losing the fight. But yeah, fight continues, as I have better exit from chicane, and yeah, enter turn 1, I'm backing up, but he's white, which basically can give me a position when I go right around the outside.
You just wait, Sunshine, you just wait, you just wait.
I got in front of Niels.
So,
Mr.
P1! Last lap, as we can see,
you just wait.
I was 5 tenths in front of him, but 1 second and 3 tenths behind Stefan, which is too much to overtake in wet. So I was like, yeah, this is gonna be beat, there is no way that this is I was happy that I beat Niels on track, and it wasn't on penalties, because it's always better when you beat someone on track and not on penalties. I enjoyed it so much. The fight was very good. We fought like a lot of laps from like lap 28 until the end of the race. A really good fight with Niels. I enjoyed the race, but yeah, it was a bit frustrating, because the race, I knew I had a decent pace with solid quality. Niels had a decent pace too, and in the end we ended P10 and P11, which from P2 and P3 on the grid. I think he was frustrated too, not only me. So in this thing, the race was pretty frustrating, but yeah, what can I do? I can't do anything about this. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and see you in the next.